Hey, it's Dave from Cas Guitars. So I wanted to talk to you quickly about something that we get asked a lot at the shop. How come this guitar doesn't sound exactly like this guitar when they're the same guitar? You go to a guitar shop, I won't say names or whatever, but you look on the wall and there's 20 Strats, 20 Les Pauls, 20 Flying V's, whatever. And they all look the same, just different colors. So, I like the white one. You play the white one. I'm not feeling it. Let's try the black one. You play the black one and you're like, whoa, this is it. What makes that one so much better than the previous one when they're the same exact guitar? Well, I'm going to tell you. So what I have here, these are two of my personal guitars, right? They're identical, literally identical. There's nothing different about these other than the color. I will tell you that I prefer this one. They're set up the same strings, exact same tolerances on the setup because I set up all my stuff the same. The purple one sounds a little better, plays a little better, feels a little better. Why is that? If they're set up identical and they have the same strings, why aren't they identical? Well, here's why. The biggest reason is because they're wood, right? So wood breathes, wood is like a living thing, right? You put a guitar in a room that's incredibly moist and you're going to see some stuff happen, right? You're going to see the neck move and things like that. Put a guitar in a room that's incredibly dry, especially if you own an acoustic, then you'll know. You're going to see some things happen. You're going to see some cracking happening. With an electric, you're going to run your hand down the fretboards and you're going to feel real sharp frets. That's not your frets. That's your neck shrinking because it's wood. Wood soaks up water, right? So when the environment starts taking that water, it'll take it out of your guitar. When the environment starts giving that water, your guitar will soak that water in. So it will cause things to move around. That's the number one reason. Then there's also things, we can go down this rabbit hole and go crazy with it. But there's things like manufacturing processes and tolerances. When they set up to do these, they have a dead-on tolerance. And then they're like, well, we have 5% this way, 5% that way. So they have to have a tolerance to set their machinery to, and for everything pretty much. So one day your tolerance wavers this way, the other way it wavers this way. It's called a tolerance for a reason. So this guitar, the tolerance may have gone a little positive. This guitar, it may have gone a little negative. That combined with the different wood. This wood grain may have a different grain pattern in a certain spot where this one doesn't. So that's something else to account for. Are you going to know that? No, you're not going to know that. But these are good things to just keep in mind. Just know that you're never going to get two guitars that are identical, no matter how hard you try. So if you're chasing that, like I had a guitar when I was younger, and I still have it today. Best guitar I've ever owned. I bought 2 or 3 other ones, and they're incredibly hard to find at this point because they're an off-brand. And I've chased down a couple other ones and spent way too much money for them as a shell and put them together, and they don't sound anywhere near as good as my first one. Why is that? Well, part of that is because that's my first one. I have all these great memories with it. I played some of my first shows with it. So a lot of times it's not the guitar, it's the player. So there may not be anything wrong with the guitar at all. This guitar has nothing wrong with it at all. It just doesn't feel the same to me. Could it be because it's blue? Probably not. I like blue. But for some people, as ridiculous as that sounds, yeah, maybe. I have a couple guitars that, I'll be honest, I don't play very often because of the color or because of something ridiculous like that. Well, that automatically makes it a guitar that isn't fit for me. That just, I'm kind of like, whatever. So every little thing matters. So here's the takeaway from this is variability is normal, right? Things are always going to be different, and that's fine. But what you need to do is you need to understand. Understanding is key here because you have a great guitar. You want to know why that's a great guitar. So figure out why. Try to separate, is it the memories? Is it the, I've had it forever, whatever? Or is it truly because it feels better? Is it the neck profile? Is it because it sounds better? Is it because of the equipment that's in it, the pickups that are in it? Is it because of how I have it wired? Is it, figure out why? Because understanding is key here. Knowledge is key here. Why does this guitar seem so great? Don't think you're going to go buy another one identical to it and it's going to be great. Even if your guitar is completely stock, you're not going to go buy another one and get that same thing. So figure out what about this one that you have that makes you think it's great. And that's where you're going to find the key to all of this. So remember, understanding comes first.